Here at the Cryptic Cinema, we pride ourselves on finding and reviewing little-known films. Below is a section from our extensive files. Solvers will discover that these movie reviews actually make up 38 clues to this month's puzzle. They are strung together randomly, except that the 18 across clues occur first, followed by the 20 down clues. The location of the words in the grid are to be deduced. Answers include 2 proper nouns. Okay, so let's see. We've been given movie reviews that are, is it pairs of clues? Is that right? No, they're strung together randomly, so we don't know where one clue ends and another begins. So let's take a look. So the movies that we're going to be reviewing are Dances with Sheep, The End of Time, Spy in the Middle, Heavy Breathing, Crime Boss, A Man's Endurance. I would watch all of these. Torn Curtains, Rule of the People, I, Lunatic, Valakai is back. Oh, how do you say that? Anerophobia? It's the fear of wine, I think. The Wings of Earthmen and Heart of Fire. I would watch Dances with Sheep. Of course I would. It starts off with the best one, Dances with Sheep. So good evening, everyone. Good evening to Poker, who I really should just have a cat slideshow. I'd get many more viewers than I currently am. And good evening to Foxy and Meredith. Fear of Dreams, is it? What am I thinking of? I must be thinking of O-E-N. Enophiles. That's O-E-N, isn't it? Whereas this is O-N-E. So thank you, Meredith. Good evening to you. So we don't know where the clues start and end, but we do know that we have all the across clues first and then all the down clues. Dances with Sheep, a lawyer's Western eroticism has more serious nature, in a strange sense, average. So we don't know the length, we don't know where it goes. It's gonna be a fun one, yeah. It's gonna be a fun one. A lawyer could be a DA's. Sheep could be you or use. A lawyer, Western, so you're just going to have to roughly parse it. Eroticism has more serious nature in a strange sense. Average could be mean. The End of Time, that probably is going to be the letter E. The End of Time. And then meteors flying. Actors venting melodramatically while repeatedly in awe, ultimately idiotic spectacle. Average is a US thing. What do you mean by that, Hollow? Is yeah, Sean. I think I'm finding this quite now. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 reviews, 38 clues. So on average, what's that? Roughly 3 to 1? Roughly, on average, 3 clues per review on average. Oh, right, average. Is that going to be like AV? Is it sort of like a batting average, something like that? Or an RBI? So in a strange sense, RBI. So if we put RBI in an anagram of sense, we'll get maybe nature or the end of time, something like that. Is that where we're going? No, it's not RBI. Boo! Not sporty. Ooh. Can you tell me what the average is then, if it's an Americanism? So I'm going to be concentrating on this first one. We'll come to the End of Time in a minute. Of course, average may not be the end of one clue. They may flow through in between the reviews. Oh, right. Okay. So average is C. In a strange sense. So anagram of sense around the letter C. So nature, I think maybe either nature or serious nature is going to be a definition. Anagram of sense around C, and then we're going to have the end of time as the letter E. So that is going to... No, it's essence. Isn't it essence? E-S-S-E-N. Yeah, it's... There we go. So what I'm going to do now is put this into a new line. It is nature, in a strange sense, average the end of time. There's your clue. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a copy of this sheet as well, because I may well need it. Right, that copy has been made. The end of time. And then we're going to get the word essence. So that is all to do with the word essence. There we go. So there's either 1 or 2 clues above. There's not going to be 3. There's not enough words. Has more serious. I think there's 2 clues here. I don't think that there's a lot of words for 1 clue. No, they went with that instead. Meredith, you go and tell them how to write their own clues. I will watch with a bag of popcorn from the back. So. Yes, it's difficult here. It's difficult here because as soon as you say got dances, got western, you've now told me that there are 2 clues here. I mean, I thought there were anyway. I will just say try to be careful with spoilers, but it is a very difficult puzzle not to do that with this one, because how do you say that I've got part of it? So, yeah, I don't know how we're going to deal with that. We will just be gentle. Dances with sheep are lawyers. Now, a lawyer, that's going to be a DA, maybe? Sheep, dances, waltzes, sambas, rumbas, salsas? Okay. I wanted to be waltzes, because with can be W, and a dance that begins with W is waltz, but I don't think it is. Oh, it could be ram. Could be ram, couldn't it? Or rams. Is it... Is the sheep a ram? Ram, you, lamb. Tasty. Mint sauce fodder. He did this on Have I Got News For You? I mean, he did this a lot. He did this dance. I don't know what dance. Oh, he did tap dance. Taps. So tap dance, is it then? Taps with sheep. Taps you. Taps lamb with sheep A. And then we're after a lawyer. Oh. Not great. It's a forbidden dance. Well, I don't want... What forbidden dances are there? Oh, I mean, there's a... Oh, hang on, there's a lambada, isn't there? There's a lambada. Sheep is a lamb, ADA. There's your dances. And it's apostrophe S, so it's lambadas. There we go. There we are. Excellent. And that means that this is the next clue. Western eroticism has more... Is it a... It's my favourite. Yay! It's my favourite. Let me do the zoom in. Literally hidden in Western eroticism is sterner. Of course, we can't put these in the grid yet, but there we go. Meteors flying, actors venting melodramatically while repeatedly in awe, ultimately idiotic spectacle. Well. Meteors flying. Anagram of meteors. I haven't got any paper. Where's my paper? This was a mistake. Got some paper. Anagram of meteors. And then it could be actors. So... Emoters. Yes, it's just that. Meteors flying, actors. That's all it is. I'm hoping that you will agree with me there. Sorry, I'll give it to the chat. I'll give the next one to the chat once I've got it. That's true. That's true. We're at 4 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Venting melodramatically while repeatedly in awe, ultimately idiotic spectacle. Ultimately idiotic, that's going to be the letter C there. But venting melodramatically while repeatedly in awe. If you're in awe, venting melodramatically. Anagram of venting. While could be as. Has anyone got the venting clue? Emotors could include venting melodramatically in the deaf. It could. That is true. Yes, let's do that. Good evening, Woolwich. I hope you're well. It's going to be another warm week next week. I hope your apartment isn't too hot, because I know it is. While repeatedly, that's as. So as. And then in or, so A-W, and then as, E, and then ultimately idiotic, and we get a spectacle. That's not gone well. Venting melodramatically, yeah. I think that's in clue 4. I'm happy with that. While repeatedly. I am, of course, lovely and cool because of all you fans. Thank you very much, my Dan fans. Hugely appreciated. Yes, in fact, there's my fan. Pointed away because I must have walked past it at some point. And so right now, it's not blowing me at all. Not fair. Okay, going to come back to, I think spectacle's the last. So spy in the middle, CIA operative catches a thief, Pacino dressed in bovine clothing. Pacino, that's going to be Al. CIA operative. Is that, I'm thinking of a G-man. That's someone from the FBI, isn't it? That a G-man. That's not a CIA operative. So is a CIA a Fed? Dressed in bovine clothing. Bovine could be cow. So if we put Al in cow, we get callow, which is close, but it's not quite a thing. CIA can be a spook. G-man is different, yeah. Dressed in bovine clothing. Heavy breathing, a Highlanders. Scott. Oh, a Highlanders item of attire. That could be a kilt, couldn't it? Oh, yes, that's true. Bovine clothing could be BE, Stephen. Good evening. So that would become Bale. B-A-L-E. If you put Al in bovine clothing, you get Bale. But a thief isn't a Bale. Catches a thief isn't a Bale. Unless it's Thief Bale, like Nabs Bale. You get heavy. Bale, no. Right. Okay. So I'm sort of just generally looking at all those things through to about crime boss. So crime boss, empty vessel bears cryptic clue. That feels like empty vessel. We're just going to get V and L, and it bears, we're going to put into the middle of it an anagram of clue. So we'd get not sure, but that's wow, some virile studs. That could be a hidden, couldn't it? What rylist? Illest? Lest? Riles. Excite. If you excite something, you rile. There we go. We've got a clue there. So it's excite some virile studs. That is the clue. That is just riles. Thank you. Don't know what number that is, of course. Hollow, stretching the definition of both virile and stud. So, a Highlander's item of attire. That feels like a definition. Maybe may be part of the wordplay. Heavy breathing, panting. Heavy breathing. Is it just going to be pant? Is it just pant? Good evening, sir. Have I done the thing? No? No? Sensei is just hiding and is not saying anything, but anything he now says will come through, assuming that I've turned the mic up. It's not pant or pants, okay. I wanted to be kilt. Or sporran. What else does a Scot wear? It's all I can think of. Ladle. I just want the word ladle to be one of the answers one of these days, because it wasn't last time when I said it would be. First letter, please, Hollow. A sword for fancy occasions. That is a dirk, is it not? Oh, absolutely, Hollow. A. Breathing is respiring. A is A. Is A. All I can think of is Dirk. Second letter, please. Because I don't know.
Hello!
I hate you.
Yeah, I'm on a stream. Yeah, a stream.
And there's...
Yeah, it's with my friend.
Where's the
Ciao.
my mute button's not working. Why is my mute button not working? Broke the camera. Good evening to you.
Hello.
You've been away for a few days. I hope it was horrible.
I've been meaning to do that for a while.
You broke Hollow. Was quite loud. Oh dear. Oh.
The old jokes are the good ones.
Oh dear. It startled Arch. So I'm glad it's not just me. Good evening to you, Sensei. How are you?
You're very well.
What does a Scot wear? Oh, hang on. Oh, it's ascot. Okay, it's a Scots, and then an item of attire is an ascot, which is a tie.
Yep.
Dear. Everybody, heavy breathing now. That moves on to the previous clue.
Does it?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yes,
And the item of attire is the ascot. I'm going to put 6 there. I'll renumber it when we know where it's all going.
No, it's fine.
Yes. If you needed an ear test. What I want to know is why my mute button didn't work. Because I have here a Discord mute button. Physical one. And everything is ready to go except for that, apparently. Oh, dear.
I hope at least the Nokia thing came up. Anyway, it looks like you're solving very well.
Yeah, I was. Was. Bovine clothing heavy, and then we get breathing, panting. Owl dressed in bovine clothing. I want it to be.
Oh, you don't have to go on. Just stick with heavy breathing.
That's panting.
Form.
Pant.
Form of the word.
Really?
Form of the word.
I mean, clothing is pant.
Is it?
Or pants. And heavy breathing is pants? I don't like the tense if that's right. But I'll take it. That is going to go off the edge of the screen. Okay. Do we like pants?
It's a noun. It's a noun. Someone, my panting, my pants. My pants, yeah.
Heavy breathing is pants.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'm not happy with it, but I'll take it.
Yeah, that person's heavy breathing woke up the room. That person's pants woke up the room. It's fine.
I prefer the second version there. A thief, Pacino, dressed in bovine. So bovine, that could be cow. It could also be ox, or boar, or bull, or sow. So it could be any of those.
More synonyms.
Donkey.
No, that's not a cow.
We're going to put owl in this, and we're going to get a thief, I feel. Or possibly just thief. And the A is going to go onto the previous line, I think.
Steven's got this.
I mean, it's burger.
No, not form of a cow. You're speaking of cows.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got ox. You got ox is very, very, very close.
Oxen.
Yeah. What is an ox?
It is a cow. It's a.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just it's a thing that looks like a cow. You're asking difficult questions.
You need to be in the West Country. But what is an ox? If you
Cattle?
Singular form. Singular form of.
Cat. No, what cat is not the singular of cattle. Cattle. It just.
Yeah, Steven's correct. Alan and Cal.
First letter, please.
I don't know. It's things I do.
C.
Yeah.
S.
Mm-hmm.
Sow.
How am I going to drive you in the right direction?
Steer. Stealer. Thank you very much. Thank you, chat, for somehow bearing with me in that. I was also thinking of like rustling as well.
Yeah, literally, an ox is a steer that's just on a farm.
But what is a steer? I don't
Castrated
know.
male. Castrated male.
We just don't know. CIA operative catches A, and then middle. Mean, I think. No, or is it median? Median, because that could be middle. So it catches A.
I'm going to say that I believe this clue is correct.
Mean. Oh, you think it is spy in the middle?
Yeah, I believe you have all the correct words.
Mole. Mole is a spy. In the middle, a CIA operative catches A.
No, I don't.
CIA operative.
No. Actually, you are. This is you.
Not quite.
Could use it. Not quite. But anyway, yeah.
We're going to put A into agent or or mole or no, not. We're not putting into operative. Fed.
Would you allow? Would you? Yeah, I think you would allow that. I guess that's a form of the word. You would be okay with this. I think. Chat. For those of you who got it, would you be okay with this type of clue?
Interesting.
I guess it's okay.
Interesting question.
Because it's a cryptic.
Is the definition middle?
No, the definition's actually not included in this. That's my mistake.
So, what, a spectacle? Oh. Middle. I want it to be mid or something like that. Amidst. I'm gonna have to come back to it.
Yeah. Go the other way.
Yeah.
Go the other way. What is assuming that this has been massaged a little? I think you have to forgive a little bit because they're trying to make names of films and all that.
Indeed.
So what would be another way of parsing spy in the middle if you were very generous on your parsing?
P.
Okay.
And a CIA operative.
Mm-hmm.
Fed. Man. Agent. Pageant. So it's... Yes, there you go. A in agent, but started with P. And a spectacle is a pageant. There we go. Well done.
Do you allow agent when you have CIA in the clue?
What do you mean, do I allow agent?
Because, Central Intelligence Agency.
Ooh, okay. So here's a fun thing from the inner workings of my department. I would, my colleague would not.
Ooh, okay.
And so depending on who gets it is whether it gets allowed. So if ideally no, we had one where I can't remember what it was, but it was basically the word bird was redundant, something like the bird in the RSPB logo or something like that. And because B stands for bird in RSPB, that was changed to creature, which is fine. You just now need to know a little bit more knowledge that RSPB is RSPB.
Yeah.
I was okay with it, but I was also happy with the change.
Yeah, it's in a variety. You have to kind of forgive a little bit, but yeah, I want to start a discussion in the chat. Everyone has got there are a lot of really good opinions and a lot of really good solvers here, so I always want to hear from them.
Warble J is also here. Oh! Couldn't resist. Resist.
So Dan's address is...
dear. While repeatedly in or ultimately idiotic, I was going to ask for help from Warble J here, but I don't think he'll give it anymore. Or...
You can give him the wrong answer, that's fine.
Does while... For those of you who got it, Hollow, Warble... particularly Warble, is while as here? Ultimately idiotic feels like C. While is as. And it's while repeatedly, so it's as. And then we're going to put that in...
Are you sure about that?
No, because you asked the question. In or, and then ultimately idiotic. Asinine. That's idiotic.
Parse it correctly.
But
there's only one S in asinine.
Is there? Oh, I did not know that.
It's a 7-letter word.
While repeatedly in or.
Repeatedly in.
And then or ultimately. I had parsed that entirely wrong. Excellent. While repeatedly. I was off by one word in everything.
You just have to slide over. There you go. Yeah. This is a good puzzle for just. I love the ones where you cannot parse the clues, because I always struggle to parse the clues by themselves, and this just makes it harder. So
it's a big test of your cryptic grammar. Well, we're halfway through the acrosses in 34 minutes.
You guys got this. You guys got this.
Yeah.
Chat's really on this. Yeah.
The comeback of bridges in pictures brought to an end. Bridges could be Jeff. Pictures could be images. The comeback could be an ad lib. It could be a zinger. It could be a riposte. In pictures, films, movies brought to an end. Not sure. Crime boss.
Got this.
That's Don. I think a crime boss is a Don.
I mean, it's got to be Don. It's always Don.
Yeah, or it could be mafioso. I think that's the only other thing it could be.
But Capo isn't a boss, though.
Is mafioso not one of the head honchos as well, or is that just them in general? Oh, capo. Yeah, Hollow comes up with capo. I like that.
From my extensive experience in Town of Salem and mafia type games, now mafioso is a little lower.
Okay.
Okay.
I am pure and innocent and know nothing of the workings of the mafia.
All right. Well, anyway, I'll give you the hint here, which is that Bridges is in lowercase.
As in, has been erroneously capitalised.
Or it's...
Oh,
it's
snaps. Snaps. Type it in the chat if you think you've got snaps. Oh dear. I really need to give them to the chat. I'm so sorry. So a bridge is a span. So bridges is spans. And it's coming back, so it's reversed. And that gives us pictures, which are snaps.
I'm trying to give subtle hints, and you're giving the direct ones. That's okay.
I've just given the answer.
I usually do it the other way. So,
is brought to an end D on somehow?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, crime boss is Don, so I want that to be the definition, and brought to an end, I want to be the wordplay. So I want that to be Don, but I don't know how. If you brought to an end, you finished, you axe. Brought to an end, finished. Could be, of course, it could be crime. Boss, empty vessel. It could be something like that. What is that emote from Warble J? Is that a pill? Is that like a... Looks like one of my vitamin D pills. Is it a white cricket ball?
I have to look this up because I don't actually have this in my font system.
Yes, I don't know what it is.
That is a hand with index finger and thumb cross.
Oh, somehow on OBS it looks just like a white ball.
Yeah, when it's one of the newer emojis that are not in general fonts. Yeah. It depends on if you're on Windows, it's not going to resolve. If you're on Mac, it will, just because Macs are a little.
It's a finger snapper. Okay. What might empty be? It might be an indicator to remove some stuff. So, if you empty boss, you get BS. If you empty vessel, you get VL.
I'm gonna get C. Do we do the first? Oh, it does resolve fine on Linux. That's good.
Now, Hollow's also saying or it could be the definition, I guess.
Let's see. Do you want to know? So, do you want to know where the clue ends?
No, not yet.
Yeah, okay. That's why I'm going to ask those questions. But, what does empty mean in general to you? That's right. Not to you because you don't do this.
Oh, it could be the letter E for cars and stuff like that. In terms of fuel, so it could be E. Oh, brought to an end, it's done. So crime boss is Don, and then E. I'll open one of these up to the chat one of these days, but not now.
I have E gallons in my car.
Oh no. Is it has petrol costs spiked in the US as well?
Oh, it's spiked everywhere. Yeah, it's spiked everywhere. That's it. I mean, it's just a general thing. Yeah. So we're all feeling the cost of living. So, but I just wanted to use the phrase E gallons because people understand what that means.
Vessel bears cryptic clue making police officer crack it.
You've got this. There's no way you could possibly mess this up.
Watch and learn. So a vessel could be an ewer, an urn, something like it. Something is going to be bearing cryptic clue, so anagram of clue, and it's probably going to make a police officer. So I want that to be like a copper or a constable or something like that. And I think crack it is on the next clue.
Yeah. Okay. I can see that. Okay.
Nope. Vessel. Pot. Making a police officer. Anyone getting it in the chat? Because I want to give something to the chat because I have hogged it all.
Chat, you can do this one. I can either give you the number of letters if you want it, or where the clue ends, or whatever you want. And someone's got the next one. Good. Hollergar's got the next one. That's easy.
Okay, well...
That's straightforward. My apologies.
A man's endurance caught in avalanche. Older gets dehydrated eating pear. So endurance, probably stamina or something like that. Is it hidden? I'm checking. Caught in avalanche, Alder. Shield, heal. No, I don't.
Go
A
backwards.
man's, his or him's stamina. No. Crack it. A man's. It's an anagram.
There you go. You got.
Type. I'm going to give this one to the chat. Finally, go for it. Type it in the chat if you've got the endurance clue. It's very difficult to give it into the chat because by the time I've basically said it all,
You have said the word. So
I've said stamina, which is the answer.
Yes, you did.
But
yes,
why is it stamina, and what is it an anagram of? It is an anagram of if you crack something, if you crack it a man's, you get stamina, and that is endurance. So that is, I'm going to say across. That is number 13 across. That's got to be one clue, surely. It's a mantis. Yes, it is. Caught in avalanche, alder gets dehydrated. Caught in avalanche. An avalanche might be just a ton or something like that. Alder could be Alan. So C in something and then Alan, and we get dehydrated.
All right. Hold still for a moment.
Dry?
No, just hold still for a moment. Okay.
Okay. Caught is the letter C in avalanche. Snow?
Chat, please type if you're enjoying this part.
It's not a hidden, is it?
You said the answer again.
Heal. Is it heal? Heal?
No.
Caught in avalanche. Gets dehydrated if you dry?
So what is Alda clue for?
Alan. Oh.
Look closer.
Oh, I hate these. I hate them. It's I'm not even gonna have a sulk now.
Because
I hate these clues.
From my perspective, you said the answer and then you just went right past it and just went through every other iteration of that. So
because it's literally caught in avalanche. I had it the other way round. I blame the heat, which isn't here until next week. But I'm blaming it in advance.
all right.
So I still think this is one clue. So I think that'll probably clue 15. So we're still in all the acrosses at the moment.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, that is one clue. I will give you that.
Ooh. Gets dehydrated eating pear. Dries? If you get dehydrated, you shrivel. It's going to be a type of pear. So Bosk is a type of pear.
Chat's lighting up. That's good.
Okay. Well, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. It feels like pear is the end of that clue, but it may or may not be. Eating pear torn. Okay, dries. Could be an anagram of pear in dry. Wait, wobble J, go for it. Drapery. So it's an anagram of pear, which is because it's torn.
Torn.
In dry, which is dehydrated.
Form of the word.
Dry.
What's the tense?
If something's dehydrated, it's dry.
What's the verb?
Dehydrated.
No, gets.
Well, I think that's a linking word between clues.
Also, what's this definition?
Curtains is drapery. Look at that. Look at the lovely drapery they've got. Look at the lovely curtain they've got. Look at the lovely curtains they've got. It could be... Basically, I think you can read it either way.
I'm looking at this. I don't see a mass noun version of it, do I? Oh, I guess you can use it as a mass noun. I'm checking my...
I'm fully aware that it could well be draperies. It could well be plural. Do we have space for a 9-letter word in the grid? Yeah? There's one. There's another. So, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to...
Yeah, because...
Yeah, okay.
Because, let's see.
Okay.
Something would be... If something got dehydrated, it would be dried. If something is dehydrated, it's dry in the present tense. But gets dehydrated is a present tense. And you need draperies.
Couple of rascals at college in screwball comedy. Couple of rascals. R.A. College. Uni.
You can do this. You can do this.
Screwball comedy. I want that to be farce. Couple. Could be a duo. No, couple of rascals. That's R.A. That is R.A.
Mm-hmm.
So Stephen agrees with draperies as well. Okay, I will admit I'm going around to draperies.
Well, I mean, I've never seen your house, so I've only seen the side of the room.
At college. School. Rascal. No. That's where they go to learn. They're rascals. Mm-hmm. Tech? Like something tech? No, I don't know. I'm going to have to come back to this one, I don't think. I don't think I can get it.
You can get this, but we can always get these, but you can always use, your hints are available from the chat.
So this is going to be the last across clue. Rule of the people where barflies gather selic. I don't think it'll be all those words, and I think it could even start comedy first. Rule of the people could be democracy.
Mm.
Screwball comedy could be an anagram of comedy. DEMO. Oh, it's is it going to be? I think that is democracy, because it's comedy around RAC. And is there a college called RAC?
No, but what's a couple of rascals you said already?
Oh no! So college is C.
Mm-hmm.
Falling out of love with this crossword. Okay, so this is all one.
You're getting these right. You just drive past it. That's the thing. You are getting the clues. You're getting the wordplay. I can't say anything.
So RA is the couple of rascals. Yeah. C can be college. Put that in an anagram of comedy, and you get democracy. I think I would have got that had I known where the start and the end of the clue was.
That's why I can't tell you that.
Where barflies gather. Selic has a favourable part in speech. Blah 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 blah.
This is the last of the acrosses.
Has to be, because we've done 17 clues. We haven't, of course, solved that one, but that's all fine. Selic is Tom.
Good.
Tom has a favourable part? A favourable part. Where barflies gather. I want that to be like pub or something like that. Cheers,
Yeah,
Selic,
cheers as well.
Selic is Tom.
Mm-hmm. So is absolutely
Sitcom. No. Selic has a. I want to put a in Tom, but maybe go on.
Once you put it in the right place, that'll help you.
The Texas Association of Magicians. Where to barfly?
Brian Brushwood is a very, very good Texas magician.
Pub atom. Barflies gather at a pub. Selic is Tom. It has a. And then favourable part. Inatom? Inantom? Club? Maybe you gather at a club? Clubatum?
You had
local. They gather at a local.
Fancier than a local. A little bit fancier. Actually, have you been to that?
Local.
Have you ever been to an upscale?
No.
Pub? Okay.
Oh, gastropub? Is it going to be a gastropub?
Well, gastro would have food. You want one of those places that have like 35 beers but no actual food.
Wine bar. First letter, please. Favourable. It's pro.
Mm-hmm.
So A pro and then Tom.
Good. That's all you need.
Select. So it's Tom. Tom has A, and then favourable is pro. But what if it's A pro in Tom? T A pro tap room, blooming heck. Wow. And that is where barflies gather. Ouch, that's a really tricky one in my opinion.
As a favorable. That's the clue. That was the
Select.
Well spotted. Well done.
So that's tap room, and that's the last of the acrosses. So those are all across.
Yeah, you can tackle 15. Go ahead and finish up 15 just to clear your mind. You earned this one.
Okay. So vessel. Bears cryptic clue. Anagram of clue. Making police officer. I mean, we can, if we did an analysis of the length of all the entries, be able to say how many letters are in the answer there.
Do you just want me to tell you how many letters?
Oh, go for it. Yeah.
It is 8 letters.
With my advanced analysis and quick counting, it's 8 letters long.
I am actually checking. Yeah, okay. I'm just checking a couple things, but keep going. But it is the clue is the answer is 8 letters.
What police officer? So sergeant.
Okay, that's
corporal.
It is I had to look up. This is a U.S. word. It is not known in this definition in the U.K.
First letter, please.
It is actually a 4-4. If that helps you. And the first letter I will give you is a B.
What vessels begin with B?
Good question.
Is it blue something or other? Blue cube. Blue. Yeah, I agree. Booze cruise. I like that. Yep. Blue cops. Blue fuzz. No. Blue.
What are your vessels?
Boat. Blue coat. I have heard of a blue coat.
Yeah, in my dictionary it says UK is a student of certain UK schools. But...
It is also that, but yeah. Cool. Right. Well, that's the hard bit done. Now let's do the easy bits.
I did like how you started vessel as earn and was like, oh, it's gonna take a while for you to get to the puzzle. Oh yes, the puzzle vessel coming on Tuesday.
So 20 more clues. It's still useful if we mark them as we go along, so we know how many we've got. Part of speech for law and order. After the first unruly. Part of speech. So verb, noun, adjective. For law, could be a rule. Oh, is it going to be part... Hang on, it's part in speech. No. Part in speech could all be one thing, but it could also be homophone. So part could be a role. And then... Oh, that become a rule. That's not right. Part is a role. Part is a bit... a law is a... All I can think of is rule.
What's everyone having for dessert today? Chad? I'm just curious if anyone's having dessert. I'm thinking about going out and getting some pie.
Pie. Apple pie? Blackberry pie. For law, edict, an order.
Bomb Papa, yeah, that's good.
What's that? Oh, I love watermelon.
Watermelon, yeah.
What's bomb pop?
Do you eat the whole thing?
Well, not the rind.
Okay, but do you otherwise eat the whole thing?
Oh yeah, I eat all the pips.
Just the whole,
they grow inside of me. Yeah.
But do you eat the whole melon at once, or
do I chew?
Well, do you chew the whole melon?
I do. So you are guiding me somehow, aren't you?
Yeah. Do you eat a whole watermelon?
No, you slice it. Part is a slice.
Or
a wedge.
Warble had a square of a chocolate bar. Some people, wow.
What do you get? I don't. I have a watermelon slice.
Caroline has cake. That's good.
Slice. So it's slice, right?
Uh,
Slab.
less general or more general, excuse me, than a slice.
A piece.
Mm.
So law and order would just be peace. Peace.
Art and speech.
I hate myself. Right, moving on. After the first unruly crowd incident.
I'm also really hungry. I have some watermelon in the fridge. I'm going to have some.
Well, I'm just going to do this one right up. Snafu. It's
Good. Do it. Do
it's
it.
you for unruly. Crowd must be fans backwards. I think. Incident is a snafu, but I'm now unhappy with it. Do we think it's snafu? And what type of cake did you make, Caroline? I do want to know.
Yes.
After the first, it's not snafu, is it?
Mm-hmm. That's not what I have in front of me.
Well, I'm going to move ahead a little bit.
Yeah, I think you can do that. That's
because
fine.
I've got rated RI lunatic, and that feels very anagrammy. So what is there an anagram of rated RI? Airdret. Radiate? No, there's not enough vowels. So arriving could be, or it could be language, or offensive language. Tirade, hang on. Tirade, but then there's an extra R, and I don't know why there's an extra R.
Because it's
not.
Going.
Yeah.
You're close. You're getting closer. God, is he gonna solve?
Red.
Chad, yeah, go ahead and help out if you want to. I think. What hint would you like from the chat? The chat's being very good. Yeah.
Yeah. What is going on with this rated R? Where's the start and end of the clue? I think going for it. Go for that in the chat.
Let's see. Arch didn't get this answer in time.
Okay. So keep going. Arriving so tardia. If I rate, okay, tardia. Because if I keep on going, keep on reading the clues, that's what I do. I just stop. Rated R, and then arriving comparatively late.
Good word. It's a good crossword word.
Got lots of common letters. It's got quite an awkward vowel consonant distribution.
Yeah, but if I played Scrabble, this is a good word to know. So I'm bad at Scrabble.
Are you any better at words with friends?
No, I hate all that stuff. I cannot do those things. I mean, I don't hate it. I'm just really bad at it.
So this feels all one clue to me. After the first, so that's T. Unruly crowd might be a mob, an incident, something, and then it feels like with offensive language is the definition. So sweary. Unruly crowd could be an anagram of crowd. So T and then anagram of crowd. So good.
Yep. Hologro's got this, yeah.
With offensive language.
It's not an anagram.
Incident. Is incident event? No.
I'm trying to think of a good way to do this.
First letter, please.
I don't want to give it to you. Because you have after the first, so whatever I give you is going to go away.
Well, Hologro said O.
Yeah.
But that doesn't help me. After the first. Unruly crowd? Well, it's not an anagram, so it's not an anagram of crowd. Incident with offensive. Offensive? Could that,
something that has offensive language.
I mean, so is the unruly crowd a mob?
It is. You're looking for a 7-letter term.
Something bomb? Like an F bomb? That's something like that.
Not something mob. Just
That was just to remind me.
I guess you actually. I'm surprised this hasn't come up before as a spanner. This is something that should show up in a New York Times one day.
Okay. Flash mob.
You don't. You need a incident is an important part of this clue. So we're not talking about the crowd itself. We're talking about what this incident that they've done.
Oh, a crowd incident would be a riot.
Well, mob is in this, so it's a mob. You're looking for a mob blank.
Mobster.
The incident.
Not getting this. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Okay, well, offensive language is easier. So think of terms that reference. If you were Ofcom and you were describing,
you would be blue.
A film that had too much offensive language, you might
sweary, filthy, dirty. Don't make me make a this.
Mm-hmm.
An offer you can't refuse.
Don't. It's not a mob act 1.
It's mob act 2.
Part of mob act 2.
Yeah, no, not spotting that. Also,
part
a part
of a
of
movie.
a scene. Okay, an incident
Yes.
is a scene. Yes. Mob scene. So obscene. After the first. Oh, I get it now. Oh, okay. So after the first of mob is ob.
Yeah. And I'm waiting for obscene mob scene to show up in the New York Times. That's 15 letters. Do it.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Okay, moving on. Streep goes nuts about Norse writer Wayne miscast royal boar. ... Okay.
We're trying to save these penny drops. We're not, but yeah. Okay, Streep is a good one.
I'm so glad, Tui. I'm so glad. Could I just say?
Thank you, Tui. Yeah.
Streep goes nuts. Anagram of Streep, probably. About Norse writer, unless of course it is literally hiding a Norse writer. I don't think it is.
I have to look up this word.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's a word. I want it to be an anagram of Streep about something meaning Norse. So a Dane. Pedestrian, no. Pedanister or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, Hologro is correct.
Esper or something like that. Is it what I think it is? Is it working along those lines?
No.
No. I was so excited as well. Is it an anagram of Streep?
Yes.
A writer could be a present if it was an N.
Oh, close. You're in the ballpark.
Epistler.
No, I'll spot you Norse's N.
Okay.
You're correct about that.
So anagram of present.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Strepen present. Does it end ER?
Yes.
Stepner.
Trying to think of all the other forms of this one. I guess you could have a team. You could have a mom.
Penster. Oof.
Yeah, I had to look that one up. It's not a word in my standard word.
No, that's quite a rare word.
I mean, if you can be a spinster, you can be a penster.
I mean, yeah. You can hear the doubt in my voice, but yeah. I'm with Stephen. I'm with Stephen on this one.
Yeah.
Wayne miscast, surely an anagram of Wayne. Royal boar. Wayne miscast. Royal. So it's an anagram of or miscast royal.
Oh, Chambers doesn't like that one. Okay.
Chambers hasn't had a new dictionary in 6 years.
Yeah. Yeah,
Luckily,
I
no
haven't-
new words have been coined in this time, so they're absolutely
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I use lexico, and it's a rare, a humorous or derogatory word, but it is definitely not a word that you would use to describe someone you like.
So what we could start to do is try and put these in and start doing the grid, but
Yeah,
I think we're just going to cold solve these, to be honest.
I'm having fun watching. If the chat's okay with that,
If you are, I'm finding this hard going. We've all been here for over an hour. I do apologise, but I feel like let's just carry on. Is it an anagram of Wayne in this next one? Collins is doing a relatively. Collins has done one relatively recently, I think in the past couple of years or something like that. Dictionaries are going to get printed far less often, though, in the modern age, though, aren't they? So
I think they're now print on demand. Like if you want one and you've got $2.5 grand, you can get one.
well, I mean, if you want the whole Encyclopedia Britannica, of course, but I'm talking like sort of the one volume ones. But it's going to become an issue for crosswords at some point because they're going to need a relatively up to date modern source for their. All words are contained. But if your website is always changing, you still need a base that has.
There are electronic ways to do that. Like I do where they're versioned. Like, okay, this is the version. You can cite a specific version of this.
There's no good website that says, okay, I am Chambers 2016, I am Collins 2020, or whatever. There's none of that. So there needs to be, is what I'm saying online.
Yeah, in commercial land, that is a thing. So yeah, it can be done. They just haven't done that yet. I'm actually trying to remember what is the top prize on Countdown nowadays.
Oxford dictionaries apparently do that. The online Chambers is heavily abridged. You can't use that.
Yeah, but the top prize was.
Sorry, yes, it was or £1,000. No, £1,000 was second place, I think.
Yeah, 500. It was 500 a while ago. Now I think maybe it's 1,000. Yeah, but yeah, there should be.
Is there an Oxford in New Zealand? I'm assuming there is. I'm struggling on this next one. So Wayne miscast? Is that an anagram of Wayne?
Yes, it is.
New, and then you get a royal.
Yes.
Anne.
What's simpler than that? 6 letters. I'll give you
6.
Yeah.
But Wayne is only 5. Oh, so royal could be R. So if you bore, you are. So the definition is going to be silent. The Chambers app is good, but again, since 2016, no new editions.
No, the definition is not silent.
Silent through the first half?
That's not the definition.
Silent through the first half? No.
No.
Writer was definitely in the previous one because that was Penster.
Correct. Please don't be bored, chat.
First letter, please.
Why? Sorry.
Yeoman, your royal boar. So we're going to put R into it. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Next letter, please.
A.
Yawner.
There we go.
So sorry, everyone.
No,
I'd like to say I'm normally better at this, but I'm really not.
Yeah. We're all working together on this. We're all working together.
Silent through the first half. Valakai's back. Yada yada yada. Criminal element. Rest up in chairs.
Oh, this is a good one. This is fun. I like this one.
Is it sort of the first half of the sound of valor and back or something? Thank you, Stephen. That's very kind of you. I do appreciate the back rub there.
Yeah, like if you actually put the 9-letter words in there, you might have a better shot at this. But you are doing this very.
I'm doing this the hard way. Silent. Oh, can silent be P or something? No, I'm thinking of quiet, aren't I?
Quiet.
Silent through the first half. Valakai's back. Oh, is it going to be hidden?
It is not a hidden.
Silent. Quiet through the first half.
Is there a term for when the cryptics are just thing plus thing plus thing plus other thing, where there's like no trickery
Charade.
involved? Okay,
It's called a
yeah,
charade, where it's
okay, it's
sort
just
of piece, piece, piece.
yeah,
So
one of these.
silent. It might be quiet. So shh. Through the. So we're going to put sh in the. It's not quite, but we want to get first. Am I good with sh for sh? And,
That is incorrect. Hologro has silent.
can I have the silent, please, Hologro?
We'll spot you. Silent is silent.
Oh. Silent is silent. That's very worrying.
Mm-hmm.
Through the first half. The first is T. Oh, so is silent the definition then? Okay.
No. A goofy Hologro has Hologro's heard about a goofy criminal.
Resilient.
So silent through the first half. Take that as a
So
jump.
Valakai's back. So
No,
is it
just silent through the first half? What do you think that?
Oh,
would
SIL.
be? Good. Okay, we got you.
Valakai's back is I.
Mhm.
And then criminal is a con. And finally you get the element silicon. Oh, flipping heck. I'm gonna get one of these. And it's gonna blow your socks off when I do it.
Let's see. I think. Let me look at.
Is that gonna go off? Yeah.
Yeah, you can do this one. You've got this one.
I like the fact you had to check first.
I will. Well,
Rest
yeah,
up in
'cause I do.
sheds. Get guns during prohibition for booze supplier. Okay.
So criminal element is part of the.
It is. It is.
So yeah.
Number
But-
7 starts here. Yeah.
Sure. Rest up in sheds. He's working on that one. Rest up in sheds and maybe ... But we'll start with rest up in sheds. Come on.
I've got the next one.
Good. Do it.
I haven't got that one, but I was reading further and further on to see where things. If you get guns, you arm, and
Yes.
prohibition is ban. Put arm in ban, you get barman, who is a booze supplier.
Correct.
So rest
You
up in
got
sheds
one.
is a clue all on its own.
It is.
It's a set, moves on to the next one, but I would just like it to be known that I can occasionally solve a cryptic clue. I thank you very much.
I'm proud of you.
I
really-
this will change. So
No, I've always been. I'm genuinely proud that anyone can.
So rest up in sheds. If you shed something, you remove, you take off. Sloths. Rest up. Oh, it's a down clue. So something reversed. If you rest, you take a breather. If you shed, you remove. Shed could be a lean-to.
Calm down.
Rest
calm
could be
down.
etal. It could be
Calm down. You're just.
others.
You need to take a deep breath.
Breath.
Close your eyes.
Meditate.
Close your eyes and lean
Sleep.
back.
If you rest, you sleep. And sleep backwards is peels. Now, I don't know whether that's... I'm assuming that is peels, because that is sleep backwards. But it could be sleep. Technically, it could go either way. But I think it'll be peels.
Yeah, rest up is better. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, a banana. I was gonna go with a banana snake.
But
There's no such thing as a banana snake. A banana snake sheds its what?
Its skin?
Its
Banana
peels.
skin?
Yeah.
Set fires around a road to create false rumours. Is that gaslit? If you set fires, you lit. Set fires around arson. A road, ARD. And fires. We can create false rumours. Or is it going to be an anagram of fires around ARD? To create false rumours. I feel like false rumours is the last part of the clue.
I'm a little confused on this, but that's okay. I think we have a clue stuck somewhere here. That's okay.
Absolutely, Caroline. When you were talking about banana, one video that recently was recommended to me by the algorithm of YouTube was the get the banana in the bottle task from series, I think, 11.
With Jamali and
Mike Wozniak. Yeah.
There's an outtake from warm up when before they start filming where Greg tells Alex to do something that he doesn't know, and so one of them is like, "Everybody sing our favorite song about a carpet snake." That's where Alex gets on the ground and sings. Alex had to lie on the ground and sing the carpet snake song.
Yeah, absolutely. If you set fire, you light.
Yeah, but come on, we're not going to get. This is a cryptic. It's not going to be that.
Any better hints than that?
I genuinely think set is a piece of glue here that you don't need to worry
Okay,
about.
so fires.
Yeah, that's
around a road to create false rumors. So that
Yeah. So
if you fire, you don't quit. You push someone out. You oust. You. Well, I just can't think of another word for false rumors.
false rumors about how many ducks are in your room right now? I think there are 15 ducks in your room.
Okay, so that's lies. Is it lies? Lardies?
I think there are 15 ducks in Dan's room.
Okay, but that's a lie. What's the first letter, please?
It's a specific type of lie that starts with a C.
Oh. Fires that chars. Chardars? If you fire something, you char it? No. Fire something, you... What do you do? Next letter, please.
I think you have 15 French ducks in your room.
Cadeau is a French duck. It's not libel, it's not slander. What's the next letter, please? So sorry, everyone.
N.
N?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of word is this?
Oh, no, sorry. C-A-N, excuse me.
All right.
Sorry. I thought you already put the A-N down.
Oh, is a canard a false rumour? I didn't know that if that was the case.
Oh, plural. Yes, that is correct.
Didn't know that. So
good job, Tui. You got it. Yeah.
So if you fire something, you can. There you go. If you axe it, you can it.
Well done, Tui. Well done.
I'm good. Yes, I fully. Yeah. I have a bonus biscuit. Get killed while keeping vast stretches in disorder. Italian. Director.
But our Cadeau is gift. Canard is duck.
Ah. Yeah. Okay. Get killed.
Try to lie about French ducks.
Well,
you still got 11 more clues to work through this.
I know. Get killed while keeping vast. Then stretches. Do you know, I am very, very tempted to try and start putting things in the grid now.
Go for it. Have fun. Let's go for it. I think you can do it. I think you can really do it.
So I'm going to put this just here. Is that going to fit? No, that's not going to fit. Okay. Well, we have hit a 7 for silicon. So that could go here.
A lot of 7.
Yeah.
You have a lot of 7s.
Draperies and democracy, those are 9s. Those are ones where we should start with. So we know that's going to be a D. So it's probably going to be tardier. Do we have anything that starts with T? Tap room. There we go. So tap room is going to go across here. And tardier is going to go down here.
You have two cross 9s because of symmetry, but they both start with a D, so you're okay.
Yeah, which is why I can do that. The R actually is in the same place in both of them as well. Hooray for a monospace font that could just allow me to look at that. So, unfortunately, the R goes there. So that's not actually any help. But let's say that if this was peace, then... No, can't. That's 7. Why did I do that? Obscene. If this was obscene,
Well,
then that's looking like democracy. So putting that in there. So obscene tardia, democracy tap room. So blue coat is then going to go along here. That's the 8. Which means we can put the other 8 in down here. Are there any? Because I don't think there are any other 8s, he says. Doesn't look like it. Certainly not for the crosses. What is the other one? Oh, we could put draperies in as well, of course.
It was lambadas.
Lambadas. So we could put lambadas in. And then we can put the other 9 in, which was draperies. There we go. So what downs? So that is not Penster. We can't put Penster in there. What have we got here? Nope. What have we got here? That is a 7. That's probably canards, if I spell it right. So if that is canards, what do we have here that starts with this E? We have essence. Good. That's good. That looks like mutates or something like that, so that's going to be a future word. That has to be asinine with 1 S, because there's no other ones that start with A, so that's good. This is going to be pants up here, because peace is now going to go down here. It's a lot easier when you have lots of crossing letters. N-O, something, T-A, tardia, no, that's only 6. We don't know what that is either. What is this? We don't know that.
You have a 7. It's a 7 with third letter A.
We got yawner here anyway, we know that one.
You do.
Oh, we know where Alan goes. Alan goes here. Which means...
Still my favorite clue. I will never get tired of it.
I will, very quickly. Done goes there. So we don't know that, don't know that.
That's what I should do. I should just give you a whole book of hiddens, or word searches as they call it.
This this looks like Riles. And do you know, I think I'm good to go now. I think let's now do all the downs, because we've got hooks to look. Is it mutates? Is it alien? Is this note? You know, we've got enough that now we can look at all these. So get killed while keeping vast stretches. I'm going to have a look for wherever mutates is. Deformed. Deformed is well, actually, it's not that. It's an anagram of must eat. Monstrous? No. But anyway, that's definitely mutates. And now I just need to work out the start and end of that clue.
Right.
Chat, what do you think the start and end of that clue is? I'll be happy for your input here.
I think...
grows monstrous. And must eat deformed. And then body in goes to the next clue. Are we happy with that? Tui agrees with me. Good.
Yeah. I like that.
So that is mutate. So it's number 11. Good. So get killed. So someone had the Italian. So Hollow has the Italian one. Italian director. Oh, so it could be a person here, because we have got 2 proper nouns. Get killed whilst keeping vast stretches in disorder. Italian director of violent films. Is Tarantino? He's American. He's American Italian, but definitely American. Okay. So I'm possibly looking for palmist, alien.
You could work through these. Yeah, he's one of the big ones.
Anerophobia, state of profound torpor, starts to concern old... So, state of profound torpor is a coma, and then starts to concern old monk apparitions is also coma. So that goes in there, and we got coma. Correct. So anerophobia. This is going to be. Is this a hidden? Is this a hidden? Because you've got Leone or something like that. But we've definitely got coma, which actually has to go here. We know that actually.
To quote Hologro, maybe.
Oh, don't tell me it's a hidden. There's Leone. Is there? It's Sergio Leone, isn't it? Leone.
Correct.
So
that is correct.
So I'm assuming he directs violent films. So that's number 13. So there we go. That's good. Do we know where it can go? We can put it in here.
Yes, sir. I would say, if it was me, I would say 27.
Yeah. Are like places unfolded in Poe novel with Beatty, McGraw, The Winds of Earthmen. Okay. I'm going to see if I can put in. I can put in an R there. That's either Steeler or Sterner. So we can put a T in there.
This is cute. I like this.
That's an E. That has to be an E. So it's Steeler or Sterner, but we don't know that those two middle letters. That's cheeky. But given that Steeler goes there, then Sterner can go down here. Were you referring to the clue?
Yes, I like this. I like this one a lot.
Are like places unfolded in Poe novel. Right, novel could be anagram indicator. In Poe feels like anagram fodder. Unfolded.
Stephen likes this
one. Can I have a hint then, please, Stephen?
Yeah, Stephen just likes this hint.
And Warble J, yeah.
Oh, you're on a different one.
Mr. Beatty is Warren.
Yes.
Tim McGraw. Warren Tim.
Which Beatty were you thinking of? But this is you're on a different one. So this is interesting. I'm not sure what to do about this one here.
Okay. I don't know who the other Beatty's going to be then. Warren Beatty.
From the movie Deliverance. His name is Ned.
Ned. Okay. So something opened. So Beatty, I think that's where the last word of that clue is. Something with Beatty. So it's going to be Ned. So it's in. So it's unopened or something like that. Unfolded. So it's something opened. Are we happy with that? I like places unfolded. It's just opened, actually.
So I think if that's your reading, I think you've got 3 extra words.
Are like places.
I think that's a different clue.
Could well be. Unfolded.
Yeah, unfolded in full novel.
In is an extra word that shouldn't really be there either, but I'll take that. So Poe, novel with Beatty, who is Ned. But then we're left with McGraw. So we've got Tim. The Wings of Earthmen. So the first and the last letters, that's Timen. Creature. Well, creature from another planet is alien. So how do we get that? The Wings of Earthmen. Oh, is there an Ali McGraw? There we are. There's an Ali McGraw, isn't there? So Ali McGraw. And then Creature from Another Planet. That all works. Good. So we've got that one. So I've put that in. I've put coma in. Can we put opened in? Probably. Mutates we've put in. We've put Leone in. barman must be able to fit in. Barman is probably there.
Yeah, there's only 2 proper nouns, and we've used them both.
And we're almost there. So, we're saying that is a clue, maybe. Body in space, swallowing 1 in flight. So star, around the letter 1 becomes stare. And a flight, 1 in flight is a stare. It's a stare. Winning. So where can...
There are 20 down clues, just so you know.
So stare goes there. So R is its own clue, says Hollow. R like
places.
So like could be as. Oh, R is R and as, and then it's places, which is areas. Wow.
Yeah. I wasn't sure how to clue that you had grouped this as fodder, as junk, and actually it's its own standalone clue.
Where does areas go? Areas goes here. I like that. I'll admit I like that.
That's the one I said I like too. Like, okay, that's actually really.
We had stamina earlier, didn't we? It feels like it goes here.
Stamina's a word.
Stamina. Just because I saw it there. And so that looks like the word noir and stylistically dark Japanese drama, Heart of Fire. So Japanese drama is NO, as in it's just a type of drama. Usually it's NOH, but NO is also fine. Heart of Fire, IR, and if something is stylistically dark, it's noir.
Correct.
So put that up there. So that is number 18. So 19. Heart of Fire. Sorry. Yeah. 19 goes here. Body film with fortune teller. So that's palmist.
It's a lot easier when you know the words.
Is there a buddy film called Palmist?
Well, no, but a buddy is a
palm?
Shorter.
Pal.
Good.
And a film is a like mist. Okay, I guess. And
yeah, that's it.
And met oddly, working together. A-D-E? Oh no, just anagram of and met. Teamed, no. Nampted, manted. And met oddly. And then just and met, yes? What has this done to me? It's broken my anagram.
There's only 6 letters.
I know!
Just write out all 2.
Tamend. Dament. Working together.
I am not. Don't give this away, Chad. I'm not letting him have this.
I am going to get this one. Tandem.
Thank you.
So noir goes in there. Tandem goes in there. So we should be able to put everything in now.
Yes.
Palmist we had. So this is opened. Was that right? Yeah, that's opened. I did look at the grid. I will admit. I did look at the grid.
It's okay. Anagrams elude me. Anagrams are my weakness.
I think Barman's still going to go there. Peels. Have I put Peels in yet? Oh, Peels has got to go there. So
we all have our strengths and weaknesses.
So Penster goes here. Silicon goes here. Tardio I've already put in, I think. Yes, it's in the top left. So Silicon and Penster are done. We still need Obscene.
You haven't done this. This is the 10th, row 45
Oh!
Here, so you missed one.
Ooh, okay.
And you can get one more crossing letter if you want.
So Barman does go here. Can I get it with those letters? Those are not particularly useful letters. Get killed. Keeping vast stretches in disorder. So we know it's got to be disease. Because we know that ascot goes across. So a disorder is a disease.
Correct.
Get killed is die. while keeping vast stretch,
Vast
which is a
stretch.
C.
Vast stretches. are
S-E-A-S. Oh,
Plural.
yes, D-I-E. Yes, so it's S-E-A-S in die, yes.
Yes, that's it. There you go.
Woo! Okay, and then let's just finish the grid. So we've now got ascot in there, so we still need emoters, pageant, and snaps. And that, whew, was At the Movies. That was a good one. That was tough, but very satisfying. And no movie knowledge required. Sergio Leone. Yeah, okay, I'll let that go. I would still watch Dances with Sheep though.